Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all you guys out there in YouTube land. It's Abigail from the Ritual Mindset Tarot, back with another pick a card reading. Today we are asking, what does the person on your mind want to say to you if they could be completely honest? We're going to start with an energy check-in to make sure this is the proper pile that you chose. And if it doesn't resonate, then pick another pile, and then we'll jump into some message cards from your person's higher self, what they could say honestly, if they could, without any blocks, and then we'll finish off with some advice. So we have 3 piles today. We have, for pile 1, this smoky quartz tetragrammaton, or this, it's a star, and that's with the Morgan Greer tarot. For pile 2, we have this golden healer sphere with the 8th house tarot. Got this off of Etsy a few years ago. And then for pile 3, we have this heart-shaped agate with the holographic Rider-Waite deck. I actually won this off of one of those lives on Instagram for like crystals sales. I believe it was Madagascar Minerals. They're based in Tucson. You were supposed to guess how many grams this weighed, and I got the closest guess, so they gifted it to me, which I thought was very nice. That is for pile 3. I also wanted to mention, I've been drinking from one of my favorite espresso cups. I've always been a bit of a romantic, so this is actually Gustav Klimt's The Kiss. His painting, I think it's from 1908, I believe. I don't really remember the exact date, but it's one of my favorite paintings of all time. I really love how the embrace is very tender but also very passionate, so like a hopeless romantic vibe. And I love the way he uses gold. So I've been this is my second shot of espresso for the morning, so I'm rearing and ready to go. Yeah, so pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, take your time if you have to pick a pile, and I'll see you at your reading, guys. Hey guys, if you chose the Tetragrammaton and the Morgan Greer Tarot, this is your reading. Welcome to your reading, pile 1. So we will be doing a quick energy check-in with the person on your mind. How are the energies between you and the person on your mind? Pile 1's person. Pile 1 and the person on their mind. What's going on currently between pile 1 and the person on their mind? Pile 1. So we have the 10 of Wands. What's going on between pile 1 and the person on their mind? What's going on between pile 1 and the person on their mind? We have the 3 of Wands. What's going on between pile 2 came out. We have the High Priestess, Major Arcana 4, Pisces. And we have the 8 of Swords. Please clarify the 10 of Wands. What's going on between pile 1 and the person on their mind? Please clarify the 10 of Wands. We have the 9 of Pentacles, which came out with the Page of Pentacles. Please clarify the Three of Wands. We have Judgment, card of Scorpio. Please clarify the High Priestess for what's going on between pile 1 and the person on their mind. Please clarify the High Priestess. We have the Nine of Cups. Please clarify the Eight of Swords for what's going on between pile 1 and the person on their mind. And we have the Five of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is Knight of Swords. So far from what I can see is the person on your mind. There may be a desire for someone in this connection to come in and rush in with communication with this Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. With the Ten of Wands, somebody may be holding back their feelings here. Being clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. This kind of reminds me of the Queen of Pentacles card and also like Empress vibes here. She's very abundant. Usually Nine of Pentacles has to do with someone who is, takes care of themselves, smells good, looks good, feels good, very much like grounded in their confidence and their authenticity, and they know their worth and their value. So with this Page of Pentacles here, I feel like there may be for some of you, there may be an age difference. Maybe one person is older than the other. For others, it may have to do just with how established someone is when it comes to their money and finances. Maybe this page right here, they feel like intimidated and they feel like afraid. They may be holding back their feelings because they may be afraid of coming forward because they see this very abundant lady. It doesn't have to be a man or a woman, but like this energy of this lady who takes care of herself and knows her worth. And this page is kind of like, I have this small little pentacle to offer. Would this person actually accept my offer? Am I good enough? Am I good enough to come towards this person? It's kind of like giving this feeling of this person obviously admires you. He's facing her, right? Very focused on her. And she's very much like sitting in her power. And he's kind of, I think, scared or apprehensive, and that's why the Ten of Wands is here. Somebody may be holding back their feelings. With the Three of Wands, this is talking about like looking into the future, and it's being clarified by Judgment. So for some of you, there may be like a disconnect or a separation at this time, but they are looking forward to maybe bringing this back to life if it has died out or you guys lost touch. This person is like making plans and just waiting for the right opportunity from what it looks like. They've been holding back, but since it's the Ten of Wands, it's gotten so heavy, and I think they want to put the wands down, and the communication may be them coming forward with an offer. The branches here remind me of like springtime, and where I am, spring just started. The equinox just occurred a few days ago, so the springtime may be significant. There may, or at least there may be some movement or change or something happening during the spring months. The High Priestess here kind of like brings back to what I was saying, like somebody may be holding back their feelings. They want to come forward, but they're holding back their feelings. The High Priestess, again, a card of Pisces, has to do with intuition, but also secrets. So this person, Nine of Cups, is about like a wish fulfillment. This person is maybe hiding the fact, or somebody in this connection is hiding the fact of how they wish to be with this person. They see this person as a wish fulfillment. Oh, look, we have a like 9 repeating. So you guys may be mirroring each other. There's 9 here. The Judgment card is 20, but like XX, so X. So there's like a lot of you may be seeing some synchronicities or signs about this person. But yeah, the 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. It's a very, it's a card of being fulfilled. And this person really wishes to come towards you. With this 8 of Swords here, and clarified with the 5 of Pentacles, this is that negative thinking, overthinking. 5 of Pentacles is feeling like being left out in the cold, also lack mentality, feeling like you don't have enough to offer. So that's why I'm also picking that up with the 9 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. So somebody here may be feeling like they may not have enough to offer, or what they have to offer is not good enough. Let's clarify with some oracle cards. What is going on? What are the energies between pile 1 and the person on their mind? So you have twin flames. If you don't subscribe to labels of twin flames, this could just be a very deep connection that you may feel towards this person. Judgment is usually there's like the angels blowing the horn to resurrect. So this may be a very like divine connection. With twin flames though, there's a lot of karma that needs to be worked out. So there's a lot of like triggerings in order to help your counterpart heal. So there may have been some, maybe with the mirroring, like some projections and triggerings that occurred on both sides. Oh, as I said that, this came out of the deck. Disharmony, triggers, and conflict. So there may be like cycles between you two that you've gone through and that could be why there's this energy of looking towards the future and bringing like a rebirth, because things may have a separation may have occurred between you guys. If you are on the twin flame journey, you go through cycles of like coming together and then separation, and then eventually once you work out your woundings and your triggers and you've learned the lessons, then there's a possibility for union. Not bottom of the deck, this also came out with this card. You have Venus offer. So there is again this desire for this page to come forward, communicate, and give this offer, this love offer. And on bottom of the deck you have ego, vanity, and pride. So that could have been definitely speaking about like the 8 of Swords, fear, pride, serving as blocks from this person coming towards you. So this person may have self-worth issues. They may present like they're very like confident, maybe even cocky, and it's actually to hide their insecurities. pile 1 and the person on their mind. What's going on between pile 1 and the person on their mind? It fell off the table. And it says power couple. They see that both of you have an equal exchange of power, which can make you unstoppable as a couple. So this is coming out under twin flame. So maybe both of you have come to realize in the separation that this is a significant connection, a deep soul connection. Doesn't have to be just twin flame, soulmate, counterparts, but there may have been some recognition. This is very much like giving me judgment energy. The lightning also, though, reminds me of the tower. So something sudden or shocking that may be occurring. But this is also, I see like you guys are a good match for one another, seeing this power couple. Or you guys may have potential to be a power couple if you guys are able to come into union. Pile 1 and the person fell off the table again. And you have divine intervention. They are experiencing many tower moments in their life where it's helped them gain clarity on this connection. That's exactly what we were saying with the power couple. Also the lightning again. And judgment. The divine is like orchestrating this connection. What is going on between pile 1 and the person? What is going on between pile 1 and the person on their mind? So you have dealt a bad hand. They wish they'd met you at a different time because they feel they'll never get to see what the connection could have been. So this may be this 8 of Swords energy where they felt like things are over. It falls under this Venus offer, so they're afraid that they feel like maybe they messed this up completely. They don't know if you'll accept this offer, or whoever it is, you or the person that you're asking about. And bottom of the deck is choices. There is a choice that they have to make. They know time is not on their side and risk losing you forever if they don't. Yeah, so they feel like any mistakes they've made in the past, they want to come and rectify it. They want to make things right, and they've come to realize in this absence or the separation that this is a significant connection within their life, and they're kind of like kicking themselves because they were getting triggered and acting out of their shadow and their wounding. So if this energy check-in resonates, let's get into some messages from this person. Pile 1's person. What do you have to say to pile 1 right now? What would you like to say to pile 1? That sounded very aggressive. What do you have to say to them? What would you like to say to pile 1 if you could be completely honest? Pile 1's person. What would you say to pile 1 right now? Pile 1's person. What would you like to say? Okay, no cards are wanting to come out, so this person... Okay. So we have let the past go. Can we rewind time and go back to before we were both broken down by life? Our past hold us back from our future. Okay. So this person has regrets, and they're trying to make peace with it and hoping for another chance, and hoping that you would also be willing to let the mistakes of the past, let go of any resentments you may hold towards this person. They're hoping that you'd give them another chance. Pile 1's person. What would you like to say to pile? So we have 2-1 fell off the table. And they say, you're mysterious. I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me. Never really know where I stand with you. So this person doesn't know how you feel. You're keeping them on their toes. Pile 1. It's giving Scorpio vibes. And Pisces. And then they say, I'm leaving. I'm ready to leave a situation or mindset. That mindset is the 8 of Swords. That has not served me and hindered my growth. So they are letting go of any self-limiting beliefs, lack mentality, feeling like they don't deserve to have a good love, a good connection. Whatever their wounding dealt with when it came to intimacy and love, they're working, they're working through it. And the 8 of Swords actually is like a self-imposed prison, that if the person just took the blindfold off, they'd realize there's actually a way out of it. It's not actually a prison. Bottom of the deck is spoiling you. I want to give you the good life. I want to spoil you with gifts and trips and everything you could ever want, ever need or want. You deserve nothing less. So this person wants to spoil you. I know this is very random, but like maybe some of you guys are dealing with like a sugar baby, sugar daddy, sugar mommy type of situation. That's what I thought of with spoiling you. Or that could just be like this person's love language is like gift giving, maybe. Which is very interesting. One of my love languages that I like to give gifts, but in terms of what I like to receive, yeah, I like to get gifts, but I'm very much about like acts of service and stuff like that. Yeah. So pile 1's person. What would you like to say to pile 1? And they say, I love spending time with you. So if you guys have spent some quality time in the past, they really enjoyed it. They probably enjoy your energy and the vibe when you guys are together, especially when you got that like twin flame power couple energy. It's very magnetic. Like it could be considered intoxicating. So it's very easy to get like addicted to the feeling of like a soulmate, soul connection, twin flame vibes. And 2 came out. I see things differently now. So this person with that 8 of Swords energy may have been very much like thinking very negatively, had many doubts, and was just trying to like knock on this, trying to like sabotage it in a way, because they were trying to like, they're projecting, right? So they're projecting their shadow onto you. So any wounding or feelings of lack, they were kind of like projecting onto you, and they see that it was them and not you. And yeah, maybe they're also, rather than being in that like lack mentality, they've changed their focus to being grateful, looking at the blessings in life, and that may be helping them heal. And they say, I don't know how you feel, which goes back to the your mysterious card. They want to know how you feel. Is it mutual, the feelings? So this leads me to believe your person that you're asking about also has feelings for you. And they say, I like that you are different from the rest. So this may mean that like you're different from their usual type. But regardless of you possibly being from different from their usual type, it's that soul recognition, that soul attraction that draws them to you. Sometimes, they always say it's like that like really strong eye contact, because the eyes are the gateway to your soul. So it's just a very like magnetic pull, and like there's like an intensity, and that's why like I was getting Scorpio energy. I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart, so I get the whole like mysterious vibes and like intensity. I love that. Not everybody can handle like intensity within connections, Some people would feel like suffocated or a little freaked out, but I get it. Pile one's person, what would you like to say to pile one? And they say, I trusted you. So if there was no sort of like betrayal, like where trust was broken, this is saying maybe this person has problems with trusting people. And this is just saying like they felt very comfortable with you, and very like it was very easy for them, I guess, to trust you compared to other people. And that could have to do with like soul recognition, feeling like it's safe for them to open up to you. And they say, I love you unconditionally. And that goes back to that soul connection that we were talking about. So everyone is in different parts, different points in this connection. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest for everybody else. But this person could be in love with you. And for those of you where it's like a newer connection, where maybe you guys were never together before, this person has like very deep feelings for you. And they say, I am afraid to contact you. We saw that Venus offer, and again with the Page of Pentacles, they're hoping that they don't get rejected, because we saw the ego card. So this person may be still working through their like ego, their fears, and they may be afraid it's over. They don't want to lose you, but they're afraid that they sabotage this connection. And they say, I wonder how you feel. Look at this. They're thinking so much like, do you feel the same for me? This may be just like the energy between the two of you. It's like you guys don't know how each other feel. Like you get a vibe this person is into you or attracted to you, and they're like holding themselves back. You may have picked up on that since this reading has been kind of like watery. You may be also very intuitive, pile one. So you may have been getting a vibe that this person is into you or is attracted to you, but it's like why don't you just come and tell me, or like come talk to me? It's because they're afraid to be rejected, and they're also confused. They don't know how you feel about them. Pile one's person. So we have 3 that came out, and they say, I still love you. Love coming up again. So this person, for some of you, is actually in love with you and still in love with you. I dream of being with you. I imagine waking up next to you and cuddling with you every day. This card, for some reason, with like the cozy love cuddling, reminds me of like Cancerian energy, since there's like a lot of water in your reading that I was picking up on, or like Taurian energy. So your person may have Taurus or Cancer in their chart. And then they say, I feel safe confiding in you. I trust you completely. I can share all my secrets with you. Look at that. Trust. Trust is a big thing for this person. It may be very hard for them to trust. And that's why they say, like, you're different from the rest. They feel differently with you. They may also be like comparing you to like people that they meet and people they've dated or are dating. If they are dating somebody else, that's not for everyone, but they're comparing everyone to you and realizing like nobody else makes them feel the way you do. And then they say, I'm in a superficial relationship with someone else because I'm not ready for real love with you. So not for everyone, but for some of you, you probably already know this, that this person may be in another situation where they have to leave. And it comes up here too. I'm ready to leave a situation or mindset. So for some of you, it is a mindset, and also it could also be another relationship that they're in. And they say, I'm trying to bury my love for you because I can't be with you right now. I've ruined our relationship. That's a big fear that they had, which we were picking up on. And the burying of the love is that repression, the suppression of that love, where it's very much 10 of Wands. This is very heavy. Like your person wants to tell you how they feel with that Knight of Swords. Like they want to rush towards you. They're afraid that they've ruined everything. And they're hoping for another chance. So let's get some advice for you, pile 1. Advice for pile 1 for this connection and in life overall. Advice for pile 1 in regards to this connection and life overall. So we have sculpture of self. Shape the sculpture of self, honoring the perpetual act of forming and expressing identity. So figuring out what you want. And you may still also be in a period of maybe like purification and like healing yourself, like working through your shadows. Maybe you may be realizing your own self-worth issues that you may have, since we were talking about mirroring. So really trying to figure out who you are as a person. What you want in life, what you don't want to accept in your life. So getting clear on that and working through your shadows. Advice for pile 1 in this connection. And we have roots of stability. Ground yourself in what nurtures your being, establishing a stable base from which love and career can bloom. So ground yourself. Go towards what makes you happy. That's like very healing. For some of you guys, that could serve as like a source of income as well. If you have any ideas that you want to ground, focusing also on your finances and your home life. Just getting grounded. For some of you, since we were seeing a lot of like watery energy, intuitive energy, if you're very much in your like in the 5D, like high frequency spiritual side, there's a like advice for you to focus on your like home life and your 3-dimensional world. Maybe grounding it into the 3D, so you can have ideas and like dream of things, but there's a need to bring it into this reality, this plane of existence. Advice for pile 1. And we have rough road. Prepare carefully before you continue, for it's a long journey ahead. So there's a need to be discerning and also like doing research, protecting yourself also in life. This journey could talk about the twin flame journey for some of you. And this is a very dry landscape. So like there's like water. We were talking about watery energy in your reading. So there's a need for like recognizing your emotional triggers, but also relying on like the positive aspects of your emotions and creativity. But like emotions, when compassion is needed for this person, for other people, and for yourself, like be gentle on yourself and recognize that the rough roads don't always last. They're just patches, and you know, getting grounded will help you be stronger and more resilient during this journey. And then bottom of the deck is commitment. Commit to this next stage in your development, and there will be a promise fulfilled in some form. So this may have to do with actual commitment cycles within your life, possibly within this connection. The next stage. So for some of you, there is this energy of possible union that we were talking about. It's interesting to go from the rough road where it's dry and desolate, and then this like forest scene during like the golden hour. So pile 1, that is your reading. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps me a lot with the algorithm. If it resonated, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. I love the feedback. If you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing so you can be notified when I do more readings like this. If you are subscribed, thank you so much for being a part of this small tarot community that I'm trying to grow. And I thank you for spending time with me this afternoon, pile 1. I'll see you at the next reading. Bye, guys. Hey, guys, if you chose the 8th House Tarot and the Golden Healer Sphere, welcome to your reading. Today we're asking, what does the person on your mind want to say to you if they could be completely honest? So first we're going to actually look into the energies that are between you and this person currently. I wasn't using incense before for pile 1, and I use this honeyed amber. I believe it's called honeyed amber by Fred Soul. It's one of my favorite incense flavors, or scents, not flavors. My favorite incense scents, and it's like golden amber or something like that, or honey amber, but it's very like a sweet smelling incense, and it's like a very happy energy. So this connection, there may be like a sweetness about it between you and this person that you're asking about. But we'll see what comes out. It did go out though, so I don't know if that's significant. I lit it, but it didn't stay lit. Okay, so pile 2 and the person on their mind. What's going on between pile 2 and the person on their mind? So we have Page of Pentacles. Interesting, because that came out in pile 1. So it may be a general energy within the collective. But let's see. Okay, pile 2 and the person on their mind. What's going on between pile 2 and the person on their mind? What is currently going on between pile 2? And we have the Queen of Water, or the Queen of Cups. I love these cards. It's holographic, and also the imagery is so beautiful. Very surreal. what's going on. And we have the Chariot, which is Cancerian energy. So there's a lot of like watery energies in the collective, because I had mentioned that in pile 1. It's almost like a desire to take our love or feelings or emotions for someone and to ground it. Let's see. So Cancer energy, you or this person may have it in their chart. Please clarify. Page of Pentacles, Page of Earth. Please clarify what's going on between pile 1 and pile 2 and the person on their mind. What's going on between pile 2, Page of Earth. Please clarify. So we have 7 of Wands, Mars in Leo. This dog doesn't look too happy. Very like defensive energy here. Instead of a wall, it's like a fence. There may be some resistance. Please clarify. I'm gonna put this back. Please clarify the Queen of Water, Queen of Cups for what's going on between pile 2 and the person on their mind. Please clarify Queen of Cups, Queen of Water. We have the 3 of Fire or 3 of Wands, Sun in Aries. We are now in Aries season where I'm at while I'm filming this. Please clarify the Chariot. Please clarify the Chariot. We have the Devil, Capricorn energy. Bottom of the deck energy, we have the King of Cups, King of Water, with the Queen of Water. Wow, guys. Okay, so we do have like a match here, like counterparts with the King and Queen of Water here. There may be this defensiveness or resistance that's currently happening within this connection when it comes to moving this forward, because we have the 7 of Wands, and with the imagery alone, it's like a defensive vibe. Someone may be guarded or defensive, or may have put up like boundaries within this connection. Or it could just speak about someone who's very protective of this connection. There's this desire for, with the Page of Pentacles or Page of Earth, to come forward with a solid offer. Not just like emotions and love, but like stability and like building together. Building your wealth, building like a 10 of Pentacles and Empire together with all these gold coins. This rose right here, things may be like starting to blossom between the two of you, because when you have counterparts, look at this, there's this with the Queen of Water, it's like this offering of this heart. This person knows their worth right here with the Queen of Cups, so she has power when it comes to like matters of the heart, of emotions, creativity, and also like intuition as well. And the fact that the imagery of the heart is like anatomical rather than a heart like the King of Water, this person, this Queen of Water, whoever identifies as like the divine feminine, sex does not matter, gender doesn't matter, it's about energy. But somebody in this connection may be very like like logical, more analytical, compared to this heart right here and the King of Cups, where it's a lot more like, you know, artsy. So there may be maybe some like differences, like opposites, but it's like a good you guys are in simpatico, is that the word? Like you guys complement each other really well, balance each other out. Like I think of the yin and yang. So both of the crowns are here for the king and the queens, and it's this joining of the hands. The King of Cups wants to come together because they are very passionate about you with these matches here. They're very passionate about you. This also reminds me of the Ten of Wands. So if there has been any type of like holding back of feelings, you know, being defensive, it may be like weighing heavy on them now. Like they actually want to come forward and offer their heart, because we have the Three of Wands here. More matches, right? So passion. This is about looking into the future, waiting for your ships to come sailing back. But this person is running. This person wants to run towards you in this connection. There's this like energy of like wanting to rush along with the Chariot. It's about like moving forward very fast. For some of you, this could talk about travel, maybe long distance, but doesn't have to be. So this person, with this imagery of this heart being like put out, this person wants to offer up their heart to you because they have some very deep emotions, or you guys have mutually both have deep emotions. You guys are a good match. So with this moving forward and the Devil, there may be fears, maybe some doubt with this Devil energy, or this person or you, both of you could be like obsessing over wanting to move this forward, or like just having fears. There may be restrictions as well with the handcuff right here. So there may be some like limitations in terms of your circumstances. For some of you, it could be like legal issues, addictions that can be serving as a block to this moving forward with the Chariot. The Chariot usually shows two like sphinxes pulling a chariot, like a guy on a chariot, and the sphinxes are very much opposites, and that's why I had also mentioned about the like anatomical heart versus like the more artistic rendition of a heart. Very interesting. So let's see some oracle. What is going on? Let's move this to the other side. Energy check-in for pile 2 and the person on their mind. What is going on between pile 2? And we have cycles, change, and completion. So you guys may be coming to an end of like maybe a cycle, a lesson, but there's change coming in. There's transformation happening within this connection. You guys may have been in each other's lives for a while, going through multiple cycles, karmic cycles. The red and the blue like paint or whatever's on her face, there's like a merging of energies with the blue and the red, which looks like this kind of very similar color scheme there. And what song comes to mind? It's like an 80s song. Something I Melt With You. I think the name of the song is I Melt With You. I forgot who. Let me look it up real quick. So it's by the Modern English, I Melt With You. So that, maybe look that up, listen to it. There may be a message for you in the lyrics. And then we have ego, vanity, and pride. So that could talk about the devil as well. Pride, ego, serving as blocks within this connection moving forward. Maybe you're cycling out of a like a period where this was like vanity and pride and ego were causing triggers between you and this person. Like recognizing the depth of this connection rather than like a very shallow energy. With the mirror here, maybe the reflections were too triggering. So you have 3 that flipped out. I was only going to take 1 more, but you have lack and doubts. You have transcendence, unity. And epiphany, breakthrough. So there's like a very big transformation and awakening energy happening within this connection. So this may very well be divine counterparts with these 2. So there's a completion and transformation out of all this heavier energy, like the lack mentality, having doubts, working in the ego. There's like a transcendence and coming together, just like the Sphinx pulling the carts. It's like a mirroring and working together to get this stability. Like these 2 are on their hands, but they're kind of leaning on each other as well for stability. And if there is any type of no communication or disconnect between you and this person, there has been an epiphany, a breakthrough, an awakening, and that's why there's this change coming in. Bottom of the deck is shadow side, moon, the dark night. So someone may have been going through this breakthrough occurred because of dark night of the soul, which can be triggered by like soul connections, meeting a divine counterpart, meeting a twin flame. If you believe in twin flames, it can trigger someone into a dark night and a spiritual awakening. You guys may very well have been catalysts for these changes occurring in, I'm sure, both of your lives. What I just heard with this card is not only recognizing your worth and your value, but like recognizing your own beauty, both of you. Pile 2 in the person. And you have broken. They feel broken inside and don't feel stable enough to trust themselves with your heart at this time. Be patient. So they're still working through their shadow and going through this dark night of the soul. They still need more time. That's why it says be patient. They may be like isolating, hibernation mode, hermit mode. They may be really going through it right now. And you got grieving. They're stuck in grief, unable to see that they still have the power to create a positive change. So this kind of coincides with the lack and having doubts. They may be, for some, actually grieving a past relationship, or maybe someone that they've lost. And that could be why there's this, like, they could be in like a very depressed shadow state right now. They may be grieving. Maybe they feel like if they have made any mistakes in the past with this connection, they may feel like they've lost the chance to be with you. If they were operating out of the devil energy and also very guarded. And you have 2 more that came out. We have slipped away. Though they never had you, to them you'll always be the one that got away. They regret the chances they didn't take. So even if they didn't mess up, they dropped the bag. They didn't come forward for some of you. And they know you're 1 in a million with the Cinderella slipper. This could also feel very like magical, like a fairy tale with a king and queen coming out. And you have awakening. The awakening process has begun. They now hold a new understanding of love and recognize the connection. See? So, like this recognition, this breakthrough, and this epiphany of who you are to them and how much you mean to them has been maybe happening for both of you. Bottom of the deck is coming apart. Meeting you was unexpected. You changed their whole world forever, feeling lost as they lose their old identity, which is the very much in the shadow. Coming apart to come back together stronger. That's very much like caterpillars and cocoons and moths and their chrysalis. It's like they're turned to goo and then they transform into this beautiful winged creature. So that's what's happening with you or with the person that you're asking about, and maybe you too. So let's take a look at what they would like to say to you. Pile 2, if they could be completely honest. Pile 2's person. What would you like to say to Pile 2 if you could be completely honest without the blocks? Pile 2's person, what would you like to say to Pile 2 right now? So they say, this isn't goodbye. I don't want to walk away, but it's what's best for me and us right now. This isn't goodbye. We will be together again soon. So they are, again, we saw that they may be like taking a lot of time to themselves, going through like an awakening and like dark night of the soul. So they may be going through like a hermit mode right now. They need the space to heal and to process whatever comes up during that time. So they're asking you to be patient. But it's like an unfinished symphony. Pile 2's person, what would you like to say to Pile 2? Pile 2's person, what would you like to say to Pile 2 right now, if you could be completely honest? Pile 2's person, what would you like to say to Pile 2? Anything else? And they say, you're so smart, your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart, and I really enjoy our conversations. So that was like a really awkward, like the way I read that. But yeah, this person really likes talking to you. You like really inspire them. They may see you like as a muse, but they also find you interesting. Maybe you're different from like the people that they're used to like connecting with. Tears. When I think about you, I cry. So this person has probably like shed tears over you since there is like a separation and they feel so deeply. Like the King and Queen of Cups, it's like a very deep feeling. It's definitely not like a superficial vibe between the two of you. The feelings run deep for sure. And they say, you're perfection. Your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted in someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. So this person is, baby, I'm amazed by you. So that's another song coming through. You can look up. So this person finds you very attractive, and they don't know how they were able to pull someone like you. Or like they, that can go back to this idea of having feelings of lack, like they're not good enough, pretty much. It's like a self-worth issue. Just dropping the cards. Wait. Your cards are shuffling very awkwardly, and they're like falling all over the place. So this person may feel like awkward. Maybe like communication is it's not like they're not strong with like communication. They have problems with communicating maybe. Okay. Pile 2's person, what would you like to say to pile 2 right now? Pile 2's person. And they say you inspire me. That's what we said. You're the inspiration. There's a lot of music coming through, so you guys may have a very musical connection. Wanna have you near me? Wanna have you near me, saying. Oof. And they say you speak to me through music. Holy moly. I can't make that up. Yeah, so you guys may have like a very musical connection. There is a way to like do divination through like Spotify or like a playlist. You kind of ask a question, shuffle, and like hit what the next song is the answer to it. This person may have like a playlist over you that they've cried over. Maybe they sappy 80s like love songs maybe, or they're crying to them. They resonate, you know, like ballads from the 80s. I love them. But yeah, they're maybe listening to like a lot of sappy love songs and crying to them. Crying to sleep maybe. Pile 2's person, and they say we will be together again. Just like this isn't goodbye. They really have plans and believe that you guys will be together again. Bottom of the deck is I am not over you. So if you've had any questions on whether this person still has feelings for you, pile 2, they do. It's mutual, and you guys look like you have a very deep bond and an opportunity to come together in union for some of you. Maybe that's why I was talking about the incense in the beginning. This may be a very like sweet kindred spirit type of vibe between you and this person. Like I think of 6 of Cups, you know, that inner, like you may be very playful with this person, or like it may be like it awakens your inner child being with this person, so it helps you heal any wounds related to your inner child. Pile 2's person, what would you like to say to pile 2? And we have I get excited every time I see you. They may also so they're very attracted to you. They think you're perfection, and that you may give them butterflies. That could be why, like, it was shuffling weird, because they get nervous and excited when they see you. Like they're trying to hold it together, like as if like, you know, I'm cool, and inside they're like tee hee hee when they see you. Okay. Pile 2's person, what would you like to say to pile 2? I see things differently now. So that's that epiphany energy, right? They may have had like different views or different perceptions on things. Maybe a lot more 3-dimensional. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So it's very much like the material world, earth energy. So this person may have had this spiritual awakening, and they now see a deeper connection to spirit, God, the universe. You may have helped them connect with like spirituality in general and God, and yeah, maybe they weren't really, we saw that like anatomical heart. So this person maybe being a lot more logical minded, analytical, may not have been so into this like what some people consider woo spiritual stuff, and they may have awakened to that. You've like turned on their mind. because you've opened them to things that they may not have like been exposed to before. Pile two's person, what would you like to say to pile two? And we have, I let my fears get the best of me. That's the devil energy and that lack mindset that they had. And they say, please give me some time to heal. So this isn't goodbye. They're asking you to be patient with them. What's interesting is the next deck has a card that doesn't belong to it. It belongs to this. So let's see what it says. I daydream about a life with you. We'll take that. So this person daydreams about you, thinks about you a lot. With that like devil energy, they may be like obsessively thinking about you, but that could be mutual as well. You may be thinking about this person obsessively too. Pile two. No judgment. I'm just saying. We were talking about mirroring. Pile two. Pile two's person. What would you like to say to pile two right now? Have two that came out, and we have losing you is my biggest regret. I feel totally lost and alone now. You deserve better than me. So this person feels like they messed up everything. They have regrets of how they handled things in the past, especially if they were operating from their shadow. They do feel like you deserve better than me. They feel like after how things played out, maybe they feel like, you know, they don't blame you if you've moved on. Or they're afraid of this. This could be just like their lack mindset, their doubts creeping in. Don't lose hope for us. We've been through tough times together. I will always fight for us. That could be that Seven of Wands energy. Like this person is very defensive and protective of this energy. But they want peace with you. Despite like, regardless of anything you guys have been through in the past, they want to have like a peace offering. Take one more of these. Pile two's person, how do you feel about two came out? And it says, you're the one for me. We're twin souls, and that's what scares me the most. I'm seeing it all now clearly. I see things differently now. Twin souls, the King and Queen of Cups. Guys, this is like a divine counterpart. This is like fate and destiny brought you guys here together. And, you know, me being the romantic that I am, I love this. I love this for you, pile two. It's not been easy like fairy tales, but like that deep soul love is like possible with you two. And then they say, I love spending time with you, enjoying each other and the simple and cozy pleasures of life. This, if you guys have spent time together, they love it. They want to spend more time with you. And the simple cozy pleasures of life, it reminds me of Cancerian energy, cozy, and also like Taurian energy. So your person may have Taurus and Cancer in their chart. And we saw the Chariot too, so Cancer. And they say, my emotions are like a roller coaster now. I don't know what I want, but I'm trying to find out. So they are in the shadow. They're still working through some things out, they need to get clarity and to like ground themselves before they can come towards anything related to love. So it will still take some more time, pile two. So you can choose to give them that time. I don't advise anyone to wait, but in the time apart, it's, you know, in order to give them space, if you want to be with this person, work on yourself, work on your own wounding, because we were talking about how you guys are mirroring each other. So if you're healing yourself, if this is a twin soul, twin flame energy connection, then what you do also your twin feels it as well. So let's just get some advice for you in regards to this connection and in life in general. Spirit, what is your advice for pile two in regards to this connection and in life? What is your advice for pile two? We have Grove of Unity. Bind energies in the unified sanctuary of the grove. fostering interconnected harmony among all beings. So focusing on harmonizing your energies, maybe spending some time outside in nature. Some of you guys may live in a place with coconut groves or palm trees, but it's just trying to find peace and grounding yourself in nature to get out of your head. If you've been in your head so much about this connection, really focusing on nature, staying in the moment, and like taking deep breaths, getting away, maybe spending some solitude, spending time away from any chaos or anything that's stressful to get clarity. Spirit, what advice do you have for Pile 2 in regards to this connection and in life? Finding your own peace of mind. Pile 2. Advice for Pile 2. So you have resurrection. Shake off the past and rise again. Reinvent yourself and you will rise up from the ashes even more powerful. So this is very much like Phoenix energy. For some of you, you may be Christian. So there may be like a need to connect with your religion, spirituality. This is also like that transformative energy that we were talking about with the butterflies and moths, and getting through the dark night of the soul, because this dawn is coming in, letting things go that need to be let go of, let things die that need to die, and welcome this new energy coming in for you. And we have Pathfinder. Trust your inner compass to illuminate your path through love and career, revealing the direction your soul wishes to explore. So really tapping into not only spirituality, but your own intuition to guide you. You know, like listening to your gut is very important. Doesn't lead you astray. So if you feel pulled towards something, go towards it. Find your true north as well. Like get clear on what you want in life, what you want in this connection, what you want, what you accept and don't accept in your connections. And you have frost of stillness. Embrace the frost of stillness, where in the calm of icy pause, reflective clarity is found. So taking the time, the solitude that we were talking about here, to get clear. Also with the snowflake, not everyone is the same. There may be, you know, like a need for you to see your uniqueness, or really like grounding your, connecting with your authenticity. Rather than comparing to others, maybe for some of you. So Pile 2, that is your reading. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the like button, as it helps me a lot with the algorithm. If it resonated, please leave me a comment. And, you know, I love hearing from you guys, how it can, you know, like how my reading resonated, or like feedback when it comes to that. Thank you to my subscribers for being a part of this small community that I'm trying to grow. And if you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing so that you can be notified when I do readings, more readings like this in the future. Pile 2, thank you for spending this afternoon with me. I'll see you at your next reading. Bye, guys. Hey, guys, if you chose the heart agate, then welcome to your reading, Pile 3. So today we are looking into what the person on your mind would like to say to you if they could be completely honest. First, we're going to be doing an energy check-in to see the energies between you and this person currently. Then we'll get some love messages from them. Pile 3 and the person on their mind, what's going on between Pile 3. So, nope, too many. I saw the Four of Swords though, so there may be maybe a disconnect right now, separation. Somebody may have pulled their energy back in order to gain some clarity and also possibly healing, which I wanted to say also, pile 3. Before I started your reading, I was actually guided to take my sweet grass and cleanse the energy on the table. So I don't know if there is a need for you to like cleanse spiritually if things have been heavier between you and this person, or it's brought about like heavier energies within you or around you. Pile 3 and the person on their mind. So we have 3 that came up. We have the King of Wands. Holy moly, we have the Queen of Wands. A lot of counterparts are showing up in the collective. And we have the Eight of Cups. So this is like a divine match here. You guys are very compatible, but they're not looking at each other. They're looking away from each other. Please clarify the King of Wands for what's going on between pile 3 and the person on their mind. We have the King of Pentacles. Please clarify the Queen of Wands for what's going on between pile 3 and the person on their mind. Fell off the table. 2 fell off the table. So we have the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Please clarify the Eight of Cups for what is going on between pile 3 and the person on their mind. Too many. We have the Three of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. So we do see a divine couple here with the King and Queen of Wands, very passionate. They're also both very attractive. They may attract a lot of people. They have many options. With the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords and also the Seven of Swords. Eight, 8, 7. Anyways, somebody may have been in their head overthinking this situation. They may be very much in like a doubtful, negative mindset here with the Eight of Swords. It could have to do with their own fears, insecurities that cause them to walk away or run away from this connection. With the Three of Pentacles and having so many court cards come out, you have the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and King of Pentacles. You and your person, it's not for everyone, guys. This is a general reading. So take what resonates and leave the rest for everybody else. So there is 3 court cards here. So somebody in between you and the person on your mind may already be committed or married to someone else with the Three of Pentacles here. Sorry guys, I just got a call, so there was a little bit of a interference. Speaking of interference, like I was saying, there may be this, for some of you, there are like external parties that are influencing this connection. It doesn't have to be another partner, but you know, the King of Pentacles can talk about a husband, it could talk about a father figure. So it could be, if it's not another commitment, it's family or friends that are possibly interfering and influencing this connection, causing this negative thinking and doubts, and possibly someone walking away, running away. Seven of Swords is wearing a mask as well. Somebody's hiding their feelings. With the Three of Pentacles here, for some of you, you guys may have met at work, or it could just talk about you guys would work really well together, collaborating together and co-creating together. And the bottom of the deck being the Nine of Cups, this is like a wish fulfillment, happiness, joy. It's about fulfillment, and it's about walking away from something. I heard another reader say that like Eight of Cups is about not settling. This person who's walking away towards the Nine of Cups doesn't know what he's walking towards. He knows that there's something more out there for him. So there may be this desire for you and the person you're asking to walk away from one situation, one circumstance, in order to look for your own happiness and fulfillment. And look at this, we have the King and Queen of Wands, and look at the Moon and the Sun here. Let's move this over here. Underneath the Nine of Cups is the Six of Wands. So this person, both of you want success. The Six of Wands could also be ego though. So if there's any type of, and also the King of Wands could be like Aries energy, or fire signs, or can be very much like in their ego. That may have played a role, maybe a block in this connection in some way. Maybe somebody may be too prideful to come forward. And then you have release, surrender, and purge. Purge. Like I said before I started your reading, I kind of like saged, or like my sweetgrass, I was cleansing the energy. So you guys may need to do that, or may have been doing that, like a purging, releasing of things, releasing of people. What's going on between pile 3 and the person on there? And we have Venus offer. So there is this opportunity for a love offer to come in between you and this person. If this is like a divine couple, this Eight of Cups may be releasing like old patterns in connections and in love, which translates to like surrendering to the divine, which can bring about this opportunity for this love offer. And you have separation and longing. So you guys may most definitely be at a separation right now, and you guys are both longing for one another. This woman in this like picture is in a wedding dress, so yeah. Bottom of the deck is distance, retreat, or timeout. So that's just validating what we were talking about. Some of you guys are at a disconnect, but this person wants to come forward and come back for some of you, because they have deep feelings for you. They are very passionate about you, pile 3. And you are like a wish fulfillment. You make them very happy. Pile 3 and the person on their mind. What's going on? And we have the fight. Their inner warrior is being activated. They're getting ready to fight for you and overcome their fears of love. So this person may have had fears of being in love, being in a commitment. Maybe for some of you, there may have been someone who was afraid of maybe committing, especially if they're attractive and confident like the King of Wands. They have options. They are like magnetic to some people. Same with the Queen of Wands though. This reminds me of the Strength card. She's with a tiger, but still she's able to tame this beast. So 2 came out, and we have at last. They don't want you to give up now when you've come this far, because it will be all worth it in the end. And then it's under the Venus offer. So this couple that's kissing under this tree with these apples, this may talk about like a temptation. You guys may serve as a temptation for one another, especially if you guys are already in like another commitment. This kite right here that's stuck in the tree is like a rainbow color. So for some of you, you guys may be same sex. And this card also reminds me of like another oracle deck that I have, where a lady is about to like come to the edge, like taking the risk, full energy, like making that leap of faith. So this person is ready to fight for this connection and take a chance. And then we have a guarded. They are still very guarded and trapped behind their own emotional defenses. Allow them to fall in love in steps. So this person may take some time for this person to open up, because they are they walk away or run away when they're freaked out and like very much in their head. So this may have already taken a few cycles for some of you. It's very like interesting how she's holding the sword. She's holding it by the sharp end, and it's kind of like, I think them being guarded is hurting themselves. Like maybe in the past they've had patterns of where their guardedness has caused them a relationship, and they're cutting themselves, hurting themselves by doing that, with her holding the sword like that, because this looks like the sword of truth and clarity. But rather than dealing with the truth, I guess they're willing to just hurt themselves. And then you have release. When they set you free, they felt the sting from your absence. Don't let their silence fool you. So the 7 of Swords is wearing a mask, like we said. This is the second time release shows up in your reading. So you're being asked to release any maybe like resentments that you hold towards this person, if they were acting out of their wounding and being triggered. Release may also talk about having to possibly release another person to be with this person. And that's why I got like the temptation energy with the apples, like Adam and Eve. So let's take a look at what your person would like to say to you, pile 3, if they could be completely honest. This card also, the distance, retreat, or timeout. This person may be watching you from a distance, not like in a creepy way, hopefully, but maybe social media, if you're on social media. And again, with the mirroring that we were talking about, if you guys are mirroring each other. Not just mirroring, but reflection. So you guys have taken the time for some reflection and some, in this period of separation, if you guys are in disconnect. Pile 3's person. What would you like to say to pile 3 if you could be completely honest? And we have the future. I daydream about our future together, going on adventures and growing old together. I want it all. Going on adventures, that reminds me of like Aries energy, Sagittarius energy. So like we saw King and Queen of Wands, so very much that type of vibe between those two. You know, they're energetic, creative, and adventurous. Pile three's person. But they do see you in their future. Even if you're not the adventurous type, pile three. But they see themselves having it all with you. Growing old together, they say. Like 10 of Pentacles, legacy vibes. Pile three. Pile three's person, what would you like to say to pile three? And they say no one compares. No matter how many people I've met and experience I have, there's no one who compares to you. It's that divine match. Your energy is, it's different. It resonates with them on such a deep level because you guys are like cut from the same cloth, is what I'm hearing in my head. Yeah, pile three. This person, if you guys are not together, if they've dated or are dating, or with someone else, they compare you to everyone. They compare everyone to you. Pile three's person, what would you like to say to pile three? And they say you hurt me. Everything that happened hurt me so much. I need more time to heal. So they are healing. If you didn't do anything to your person, pile three, this could just been like a perceived hurt due to their like triggers or their wounding. So, but if you did do something to them, they are just saying that they're still trying to like heal and process through it. And they say lost. I feel lost without you. It's very much like that card with the longing. It was gray. It was like grayed out. Like they feel like there's no color in their world without you. So you may have like a very strong bright energy or bright light about you, pile three. Like you light up their world. Pile three's person, what do you want to say to pile three? And they say, I can feel your energy even when we are apart. You guys have a very deep bond on a spiritual level. There may be like a telepathic connection with you, but you guys are very heavily in each other's energy, especially if you guys are both thinking about each other a lot. And they say, I blame others instead of taking responsibility. So this may be one of the things that they are like working through. Maybe they've recognized this pattern where they had issues of taking accountability and they were very much in their ego and in their pride. And they've come to, I guess, recognize that about themselves, and they could be working through that. This could also be a reason there was a disconnect between you and this person. So 2 more. And they say it's more complicated than you think. So this could be about something you know, or maybe things that are not even related to you and this person. This could be about their family, their like other circumstances that you may not know about, and it's affecting your connection. They say, I'll never forget that time we spent together. So you guys may have spent some quality time together, and they love it. They loved it. And they probably go back to that a lot. And I'm sure they want to spend more time with you. And they say, you are my forever love. No one compares. Divine couple energy. Pile three's person. And they say the timing just wasn't right for us. So we see some timing, the word timing coming out under the future. So they may feel like before was not the right time to be together, or it's still, the timing is still not right, and that's why they see you in their future. There may be some loose ends that they have to tie. They may have to release some things, some people. So they do hope that, you know, things could work out in the future. And they say, I'm so attracted to you. No one compares. They're not only attracted to you like physically, energetically, but like on a soul level. Okay, one fell off the table. And they say, I'm not financially stable. So they may have to work on their finances. Maybe that's why we saw the King of Pentacles as well. They may be a lot more focused on their career and their money right now. And that may also be serving as a block with you guys maybe spending time together, connecting again. And they say, I can't be with you. This could be because of the external circumstances that are happening right now. They do miss you, but there may be, they can't be with you. Maybe it could do with work, finances, external parties, differences in culture, differences in religion, just external parties. This could also be talking about their like fears and their doubts. Getting to them, you know, like the Eight of Swords is very much about overthinking. So this person may come up with reasons as to why this can't work out. But we saw that they were like walking away from that type of mentality and wanting to come back with a love offer. And they say, I deeply regret hurting you. I was triggered and lashed out at you. It's not your fault. I messed this up and I'll fix it. So here we don't see them taking responsibility or accountability. Here they want to let you know, like they have regrets. They were triggered. They had doubts and fears, so they acted out of that instead of, you know, acting out of fear, acting out of the ego, rather than acting out from like a heart space. But that's the thing with some people, they need like space and time to come to a realization of how much someone may mean to them. But unfortunately, that can mean that it's too late for some people. They may not want them back. They may not want to deal with the same cycle. Like in order to break that cycle, you have to learn the lesson. Pile 3 and the person on their mind. What would you like to say to pile 3? Oh, fell off the table again. And they say, wherever you are is home to me. I feel safe and at peace with you. I never want to let you go. So again, that soul connection, that soul recognition, you feel very comfortable with this person because it is, you guys may have known each other for many lifetimes. And they say, I'm sorry for leaving you hanging. There's no excuse for my actions. I want to reconcile with you. So they do want to come back. And again, this regret, this feeling of regret, that Venus offer, love offer, can talk about an apology too, and not just emotions. For some of you, this person may have ghosted. That 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups, this person may have just like completely distanced themselves without any warning. And they say, I love spending time with you, enjoying each other and the simple and cozy pleasures of life. We saw that somewhere, right? I'll never forget the time we spent together. So this person loves spending time with you. I said that this card reminds me of like Taurus Cancer energy because it's kind of like that cozy vibes, home feeling, cuddling. So you or your person may have that in your chart. So let's take a look at some advice for you, pile 3. Spirit, what advice do you have for pile 3? So we have highest good. Embrace the journey with openness, trusting in the universe to lead you toward your greatest fulfillment. We saw the Nine of Cups, fulfillment. Go towards what makes you happy and brings you joy. If it's this person, when they come back and you're willing to put in the work and not hold any like resentment, and you're able to release the past, then go towards that. There's also a need for you to like surrender and release control. You try to release control of the situation. Try to release the need to stress on the things that you cannot control. And then we have Mountain of Mastery. Ascend towards self-realization and triumph, guided by the stoic presence of the Mastery Mountain pathway. So recognize how far you've come. You guys have been dealing with obstacles, and like it may have been difficult, but you've gained a higher perspective. You've learned a lesson in this connection, and in life in general. And it's very important for you to recognize your accomplishments and how far you've come from the beginning of this journey. Spiritual connections are not easy, you know. They're romanticized in movies, but they're meant to be triggering. They're meant to be sometimes painful, but like sometimes it's a beautiful journey as well. And remember to apply the wisdom and the lessons that you've learned. But definitely, like, that's coming through needing to recognize your own accomplishments. And then you have protected. Find solace and safety knowing you're sheltered and guided through life's storms to calm shores. So you are divinely guided and divinely protected, pile 3. So just like, that's why you should be able to like give it up to God, give it up to the universe, move as if you know you are being protected, and for your highest good as well. So Spirit is very much working with you and guiding you. And bottom of the deck is adapt and thrive. Luck flows with change. Stay flexible. Embrace shifts and learn from the journey as answers reveal themselves. So thriving, it's just learning how to be flexible and going with the flow, pile 3, because you have this opportunity for luck, abundance, and thriving in this connection, and also like in life. So pile 3, that is your reading. If you liked it, please hit the like button, as it helps me with the algorithm. If it resonated, please consider leaving a comment. I love to hear from you guys, even like a little emoji if it resonated, maybe like a moon emoji if it resonated. To my subscribers, thank you so much for being a part of my small tarot community that I am trying to grow. If you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing so you can get notified of when I do more readings like this. Pile 3, thank you for spending the afternoon with me. I will see you at your next reading. Thanks, guys. Bye.